What is up, YouTube? Bubbles and Ball Cards back with another video. Hope everybody is doing well out there. Hope your Monday has started off amazing. Hope your week is rolling right along. I wanted to do, first off, this is going to be kind of like a little shout out, so to speak, but at the same time, sharing a little bit about myself. So I'm going to combo this together. I think I'm going to title the video, I don't know, it's not all black and white or something like that. A play on like vintage or whatever. But I want to give a shout out, first and foremost, to Flipping Steve. This is kind of a request that he had made a few days ago. Steve, I do hope that your brother is doing well. I hope he's recovering. I hope your family is doing well. I hope you are doing well. And my thoughts have been with you. I didn't know how to approach like doing a video or speaking on it, because I didn't want to get like emotional or make it about myself or anything like that. But you know, Steve, if you watch this, my thoughts are definitely with you. I messaged you privately. That video hit me pretty hard, just because, you know, a lot of times people would say, I know how you feel, and when it comes to a younger sibling, I definitely know what it feels like to have a tragedy happen like that. So again, I hope your brother Tim is recovering. I hope you and your family are doing well, and my thoughts have definitely been with you, man. So anyway, next I want to give a shout out to a channel that I actually just came across. I was actually going through looking at some stuff on YouTube last night, and it's a channel here, Sports Cards Once Again. He did this video over here on August 22nd, 2022, titled it My 21 Favorite Sports Card YouTube Channels, smaller channels, and just gave a shout out to several channels that he enjoys. I have done this in the past as well. I know there are other channels out there that do this. I think it's great to give like an opinion, necessarily not, you know, it gives people something to say, hey, you know, I may not have found that channel before or seen that channel before, but it's kind of like other people's opinions. You know, I just came across Sports Cards Once Again. Watched a couple of his videos. I like how he has some really cool editing that he puts into some of it. I don't know if you've ever watched, I'm trying to think of the channels out there. There's some that, like Be Amazed, I think, is one of the channels where they just basically talk and show different clips and everything, but it's real cool editing involved in it. And I noticed he has some of that talent, so hopefully, you know, his channel continues growing. I've enjoyed what I have watched of it, but I just wanted to say thank you to him for you know, mentioning my channel, and you know, stating that he really enjoys the content, because that's what this is all about, right? We don't sit here and do videos just to for the hell of it. We hope that folks actually enjoy the content, and I did comment and apologize. I didn't get notified that that he had tagged me in this video. So I'm glad that I was on last night just searching around for a few things and came across and seen. I actually seen his channel there and the My 21 Favorite Sports Cards, and I was like, hey, let me check it out and see who he's got on the list. So thank you. If you watch this video, again, I do appreciate the shout out, and continue good luck with your channel. I like your editing skills. So one thing that he mentioned in this video, though, when he did the shout out, and this isn't just him that has mentioned this. This has been something that I've heard very, you know, frequently lately, and it's people, and I know I did a few videos in a row kind of talking about vintage cards. I know my display in the background, I normally have, you know, vintage laid out there. I think people have gained this perception, maybe, and might maybe it affects like my audience sometimes. Because I noticed the target audience that really watches my videos wouldn't necessarily be interested in vintage cards. But there is apparently a perception that I am mostly like vintage or 90s cards. And so I want to take this moment, just a few minutes here, to explain to everybody. I do not only collect vintage, I do not only collect 90s cards. I have a very extensive collection that goes from current date all the way back to pre-1900. I don't only focus on one sport. Like, even though I have baseball in the background, I am not just vintage baseball. I used to really enjoy football and basketball more than I currently do. The changes within the sport and the way the game is played, it doesn't appeal to me as much. But what I have picked up, even though I don't watch as much basketball and football as I used to, I've picked up an enjoyment of watching hockey. And I used to never watch hockey. And so I've kind of started getting into hockey cards. But I also, I have, even outside of sports cards, I have a pretty large Pokemon collection. And I'm not a Pokemon aficionado. I'm not going to sit here and like tell you all of the details about the products. I want to be clear with that. I am not, I know about the Pokemon cards, but I would not be one to sit here and speak on or give advice on what to buy or anything like that. I do Pokemon as a tribute and a memory for myself because of my little brother and what happened with him. And it's just something I enjoy. It takes my mind a little bit away from the grind of sports cards, so to speak, or the market or whatever. It's something that, occasionally I'll pick up some packs or whatever from the store. Me and the missus will open them, and then if there's like, a full art card or something like that, I'll send it in, get it graded just to add it to my collection. But I don't, some of the stuff I send in may be worthless. I honestly don't know. It's not got anything to do with value to me. I collect non-sports stuff, both, older and new stuff. In fact, I showed the other night on Carlos's channel, somebody asked what recent pickup was. I picked up the dual auto of Norman Reedus and Jeffrey D. Morgan from Leaf Pop Century. It is a 101. Me and the missus likes watching Walking Dead. And I do have a Negan auto already, but I thought it was cool that it had Negan and Daryl there together. And I liked the pattern with the purple mojo. So that is a recent pickup. I've started getting into... I found the Star Wars Galaxy stuff, so I purchased a complete set of the Star Wars Galaxy refractors. And then I've also been working on building the Topps Chrome Sapphire Star Wars set. Let's see. I don't know. So I'm going to share just a few cards that I picked out. This is no way. I'll tell you guys, I have a lot of vintage in my collection, but I would probably estimate that I have, I don't even know, maybe 3 times more like modern to ultra modern stuff. I do have 90s cards. I actually have 3 display cases that are right here in front of me. One is like ultra modern. One is players that I enjoyed watching growing up, which would be more 90s stuff, 80s, 90s. And then I have one that's vintage. So I actually have 3 display cases right here in front of me that I have a lot of cards that I enjoy. My backdrop, I just like, I like having the mantle there, the Clemente, Jackie, Ruth, Garrick. Those are cards that I'm very proud that they're not big cards, so to speak, because most of them you see are A's or 1s. But they're cards that like I never thought I would own. So I do have a very high appreciation for them. but I do collect everything. So I just wanted to make sure folks understood that if you're new to this channel or you're coming to watch this channel, I'm not going to speak a lot on like market terms or anything like that. I might, talk about it here or there, but that's not really my thing. I enjoy collecting a lot. I have probably, I don't know, 700 slabs in my collection, then thousands upon thousands of raw cards. But anyway, enough chattering. I'm going to just share some stuff. I did not dig hardly near everything out. Just some cool stuff to show you guys. I mentioned non-sport. Obviously, I have 2 kids, a 22-year-old son and a 17-year-old daughter. Anyone, with teenagers know who Post Malone is. I pulled this, or the missus pulled it, I don't remember which, but 2019 Ginter from a hot box to gold border. So I sent that in, Post Malone. So that's kind of one of your more ultra modern non-sport figure people I showed you, the Walking Dead stuff. But yeah, I have some various things there. Here's a couple Pokemon cards. The Charizard Celebrations in a 10. And then Sword and Shield Vivid Voltage. This is the build and battle box. Charizard, got that. The missus got me 2 of them for Christmas. One of them had the Charizard in it. Coincidentally, her favorite character, really, Snorlax, was in the other one for the promo card. But there's a couple Charizards. I have probably well over 100 Pokemon cards slabbed up that I just collect and have fun. Again, I don't really get deep into the ultramodern football stuff, but I am a Ravens fan. If you've never seen my tattoos, they are both on both arms referencing Ravens stuff. Here's a select PSA 10 Lamar Jackson. I do have other, football stuff in my collection. Here is a 2012 Contenders Justin Tucker auto. Traded for this at the National. So, obviously, if you watch football, you know who Justin Tucker is. Best kicker, most accurate kicker, and the distance record holder currently. I spoke on I like hockey. Here's a couple very nice hockey cards in the collection that I pulled out. Cale Makar Young Gun Clear Cut in an SGC 10. Obviously, Makar is one of the top young players in the game. That is a very short printed young gun of his. And then I really like Jason Robertson. So here is his retro PMG green. I also have a couple of his red PMGs and various other cards of Jason Robertson. So he is someone I really enjoy in hockey. Then here is obviously a more modern, ultra-modern card. 2011 update Trout. I also have both versions of his Bowman Chrome rookie in the collection. I also have Acuna, Tatis, Vladdy, all of your star young baseball players, the names everybody knows and loves. I have cards of theirs in my collection. Honestly, I really enjoy heritage rookies and more of just your standard, like, flagship rookie. That's kind of my thing. Don't go for a lot of the like going after all of the different stuff. I kind of dumbed it down and made it simple. Obviously, first Bowman Juan Soto. If you are a Nationals fan, obviously it hurts to see him go. But this is a card when he was on the team that I don't know a person, even if you weren't a Nationals fan, that wouldn't want this. So there's first Bowman Juan Soto auto. And then get into some more of my personal, like, PC stuff. I obviously really enjoy Victor Robles. And, in my vintage stuff, I do really like collecting Jackie Robinson. This combines the best of both worlds. Here is Topps Tribute 2020. Just an absolutely amazing card. 101 there. It has the Jackie Robinson game use patch. and then that's actually covered with like an acetate window, and then Victor signed it. So it's a patch auto. You see up there, top, prime patch autograph relic. It has the MLB certification, and then Victor's autograph, but that is the Jackie Robinson Day patch. So I seen that and I just had to have it. It fits both realms of my collection. If you are a baseball collector, then you know the importance of bat knob cards. They're not in every product, and it's something special if you can get one. So here's a Top Sterling 101 game used bat knob, Victor Robles. So bat knob auto of Robles. Really enjoy collecting him. And then a guy that I absolutely love, he would not, like, people might ask, why do you collect him? Absolutely love Michael Taylor. Met him and his wife several times. I do have a bat and some cleats and all kinds of stuff back there on a shelf of his. To my knowledge, this is the only bat knob card they have made of Michael Taylor, and it was presented to me in an opportunity to buy it, so I purchased it. This is obviously not his bat knob. Sadly, Panini, this immaculate stuff, they just threw bat knobs in there. You see player used. There are so many of these that just have that 2 etched in them. I don't know if they was like, here, take this bat to the batting cage, hit a baseball with it. I don't know how they say player used. But this isn't like from a gamer bat or anything, but it is the only bat knob I know of Michael Taylor. And obviously Taylor is like, I have a very large PC of Michael Taylor. Here's another nice Victor Robles 18 Chrome Sapphire Auto. This is the red. This is Chrome Sapphire Red Auto Victor Robles. 7 out of 10. Taylor 2015 Topps Chrome Rookie. This is the Super Fractor. One. And then obviously these are the red refractors from his 2014 Bowman Chrome, which is the first year he has autos in Bowman Chrome. And obviously these are out of 5. See there, 1 of 5. So there would be a total of 5 autos and 5 non-autos. I've been able to track down 3 of the 10, so I have 30% of the population on the Michael Taylor red refractors, both auto and non-auto. Coincidentally, this one is 3 of 5, which was his jersey number, and I actually have the 3 of 5. I have the jersey number all the way up, I believe, to gold out of 50. So I need anything above 50 still, but it gets harder and harder to track when there is more and more of the serial numbers out there. So anyway, folks, I hope you enjoy this. Steve kind of asked, you know, in his video to show some stuff, and then I heard Sports Cards once again mention that I was like mostly vintage and 90s stuff, and I've heard other people again. There's been several people lately that I've heard say that I'm kind of just like vintage, and that's not the case at all, guys. I love cards from all of the years. I collect a bit of everything. I even have soccer and stuff in my collection. I have presidents cards. I like all kinds of stuff. So I'm definitely not in one single wormhole. I may speak on something more, or something might get me a little bit more excited than something else, but I'm no means like one-dimensional or hyper-focused amongst genres, eras, sports, or non-sports, anything like that. So hope you enjoyed this. Hope you learned a little bit more about who I am, what I enjoy. Again, thank you to Sports Card once again, and also Steve. My thoughts are with you and your brother Tim. So hope you all have a wonderful evening. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and until the next video, I'm out.